Welcome to the severe back pain program, and let me begin by saying that I'm sorry that you're here, but I'm gonna follow that right up with you are gonna get through this. And I've been there, 3 days on the floor, unable to move, couldn't get up to my bedroom on the second floor, crawled to the bathroom, and by the way, I do advise potty pan, what are those called? Moving easily through the house isn't an option for you right now. That's who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the people who breathing hurts. You're having difficulties changing position, moving from turning in bed, moving from sit to stand, getting up to stand. That's who I'm talking to. This is severe pain. Every time you go to move, the back spasms, and it's usually accompanied with some knife pain or just tremendous seizing of the muscles through the back buttocks area. If a couple things, if your pain is that bad in the back and it's going down the leg, that's a pinched nerve, and our goal together is to get that pain to become what's called more proximal and move out of the leg towards the back. So if you have pain in your calf and we can bring it up to the thigh, double thumbs up to the buttocks, great. So we want the pain out of the leg back up to the back. That's just an aside for different motions that I give. If the pain goes further down the leg with anything you try, you want to discontinue that. Next, ice is your friend for sure the first 72 hours. You might want to do even 5 days, but usually 72 hours. You want to be icing every 15 minutes and then maybe off for 15-20 minutes and back on. So a bag of frozen peas works great. Bags of frozen corn. If you don't have an ice pack, use whatever you have in your freezer. And I really do hope that you have someone that can help bring things to you. If not, it will be safe to crawl. It's even safe to walk. It's just so painful to get there. And I'm going to help you with that too. So I have some information for you that's going to help you change your position a bit easier. And I can also, this program will help you begin to shut down those muscle spasms, clear the inflammation, and allow you to just move a little bit more easily. Hopefully you've been to a doctor. As soon as you can get to one, you should be there. Even if you think you know what this is, it's just always better safe than sorry. So also the doctors will give you a cocktail of medications for the first couple days, and that will help you get through the muscle spasms and inflammation and pain cycle. But if you haven't seen or read the About Me, it sounds silly, but in the do-it-yourself PT website, there's an About section, and it just gives you a little bit about my first incident with back pain and what back pain taught me, and what it's been over 20 years since that incident, and what I've been able to help my patients and coach them through. So why I'm saying that is, just be careful with painkillers, cause constipation, but back pain also causes constipation. And constipation causes back pain. So you want to be careful taking too many painkillers for too long, because the constipation feeds the problem. But there's some information on that, and I also will have a written form for you to take a look at, so that a lot of these details right now you might not want to be listening to, and but you can pull that up, or someone can help you, and it can talk you through some of those details, ice and anti-inflammatories. Not that I can prescribe medications, but do see your doctor. And on my programs, it says, do not do, like on the first page, the most important thing is don't do any exercise that increases pain. Well, that doesn't apply here. And that's because everything you do right now is increasing pain. Take a deep breath in, and you might not be able to do that. Changing position, moving. So of course, you're not going to be able to do this pain-free. However, that being said, remember, if something causes the pain to go further down your leg, you're going to stop that. And when it is in your back, first thing I'm going to invite you to do is feel that pain and take a deep breath in. Now, when's the last time you took a deep diaphragmatic breath? When we're in this type of pain, our breath becomes really shallow, and we're just kind of holding on. We don't want to move. So there is a video that's included in this program on diaphragmatic breathing, and I want you to watch it. And whatever position you can tolerate the most, lying on your back, lying on your side, wherever, on your belly, if you can do it. You shouldn't be sitting, and that will be on the handout of information. But whatever position you can lie in, you want to practice that diaphragmatic breathing as soon as possible. What that's going to do is it's going to help release some of those muscle spasms. It's also going to trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest. And right now, when you're in this type of pain, you're in the sympathetic overdrive. You're in fight or flight, and there's an imbalance between the sympathetic fight and flight, and down here, the parasympathetic rest and digest. And we need to balance these out to help reduce the muscle spasms and pain. Also, the diaphragm is connected to your lumbar spine, your low back vertebrae, L1, 2, and 3. So when you breathe in with the diaphragm, you are going to just begin the healing process to those lumbar vertebrae. It will not be enough to make it worse. So it's gonna hurt the first time you do it because movement hurts, but I want you to know it's safe. So trust me, just take that deep breath in and breathe out slow through pursed lips. And you're just gonna practice that video, diaphragmatic breathing, in the position that you can tolerate. Do not do it in standing or sitting, which is how I taught it. And you will not make it worse. You can't, okay? So that's only gonna be helpful, diaphragmatic breathing, that is. Okay, so we got ice and diaphragmatic breathing. You probably, if you're in bed and you've been in bed for a day or more and you don't feel you can get out of bed, it is okay to do these basic movements that I'm going to invite you to do in bed. It's okay to do it on the floor, like I was on the living room floor for days. Where it's okay to do it on the couch. Wherever you are, you can stay, but we have to begin to encourage some very gentle, non-weight bearing, safe movement. Non-weight bearing means I'm not sitting or standing compressing through that injury. Gravity is eliminated. If you're lying on your back, your side, or your stomach, gravity is eliminated. And for you to begin to do these very light, simple movements in diaphragmatic breathing, it's so gonna help you. I have been there. So, okay, the Ottoman position. If there's any way you can get your legs up on the Ottoman position, I'm going to encourage that. Now, a friend of mine recently went through this. I coached her through it, and she's on another continent, and so we're back and forth emailing, and she had this great idea. She was able to get a laundry basket, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and she put a pillow on it for her Ottoman in bed because she really couldn't leave bed. And I thought, oh my God, why have I not thought of that? So if you have a laundry basket, it's a lot lighter weight than a real Ottoman. And then you can just stack how many pillows up you need for that 90-90. So you'll watch that Ottoman video explanation, and that will make more sense what I'm just saying. But if you have a laundry basket like I'm about to show you, that's great. She also reminded me that yes, she was experiencing the back pain, constipation, and then she got some medications that made it worse. But she had the knowledge to use a hot water bottle on her belly, and you can use moist heat too. You can use a heating pad. Obviously, if you had one of these, this would be my highest recommendation. Hot water bottle right on the belly, and she did self belly massage. So I will create a video on self belly massage because those two things together are so powerful for constipation. They also calm the nerves all the way to the back. So heat on the ice on the back, heat on the belly, quiet that lower area. So I'm gonna pause the video in a moment to show you the laundry basket. But one more really important thing. So I'm going to include the videos on my regular program for your severe back pain program. There is no way that you're going to be able to do the full motions that I'm demonstrating on those videos. So I'm going to give you an idea on this video of what I mean by a partial motion. So my instructions to you are, I'm going to give you a couple exercises and positions to do, but you're going to just the beginning of movement, and when you're going to hit that pain, and I want you to take a deep breath, breathe through that pain. It's like you're going to breathe right into it, breathe out of it, see if it lessens. If it does, you can go a little further. If it doesn't, then that's as far as you're going to move. Depending on which exercise I'm talking about, it's just going to be a little movement. A little movement, the right positions in your breath can change how long, how intense this pain is. So for some people who don't have this, or you know, a coach, then it could be a 2 week they're not moving. And for you, my goal is you're better by the end of the day, and then it's only a couple days. So but the point of the story is it's just going to be partial movements. You're not going to be able to go that far. And if it zings down the leg, you back off, okay? And I think that's good for the moment. Let me pause and come back to you.